What's good? It's your boy KG, the one that loves God, fears God, and I love the game of basketball. We're going to get right into this bad boy. This video right here is about Russell Westbrook. Y'all know I like Russell Westbrook, man. I love this dude ever since he came to OKC. Him and Kevin Durant was just, oh my goodness, they was my guys. I was so in love with OKC, so in love with these guys, man. However, Russell Westbrook, we all know he got traded from OKC, which was a heartbreaker to me and a lot of fans all over the world. Now, when Russell Westbrook got traded, he didn't decline. He was still good. He was killing it in Houston. I mean, absolutely putting up crazy numbers. Was around a squad that had shooters. It was going good. Got traded to Washington. He kind of declined a little bit because of the team he was around, but the man was still putting up triple doubles and was still just doing excellent. Now that every Russell Westbrook fan across the world was happy that he was just going to go to LA, oh man, they're going to get this chip. It's going to be a good situation for Russell. Oh my goodness, this is so great. We was so wrong. Now, I'm going to just say this. I'm going to call it how I see it. The reason why I feel like Russell Westbrook is declining in LA is because this is the most difficult, crazy situation that he's ever been in. I mean, when he was in Houston, they wanted him to kind of play off ball a lot, but it was still working because he had the ball in his hands about 85% of the time. In LA, you got so many ball dominant guys, so many guys that have to have the ball in their hand. Russell Westbrook is just stuck in the background like, what do I do? Like, what am I here for? They're trying to turn Russell Westbrook into some kind of shooting guard. Why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. And to have LeBron James and AD on your team and have a little bit of shooters, Russell Westbrook's supposed to be thriving. I mean, leaps and bounds. But he's not at all. And I just look at the body language of LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Malik Monk, Carmelo, Dwight, the whole team. It's almost like they don't respect Russell Westbrook. And it all started when he started turning the ball over like crazy in the beginning of the season. I will look at the games and I'm watching. I'm like, yo, he's turning the ball over, but they're getting very upset about it. Upset to the point where it was almost like F you, Russ type of thing, if that makes sense. Like, oh, I can't stand you, Russ. I'm very good when it comes to discernment and when it comes to reading somebody's body language. I might not talk to these guys physically in person, but from looking from the outside in, it looks like Russell Westbrook is just placed on the back burner. And these guys do not respect Russell Westbrook whatsoever. I mean, the guy is getting booed from his home crowd. Think. This is a sad situation. I've never seen Russell Westbrook at this type of low. You got every analysis, every TV personality. You got so much people hating on this guy. And you expect him to be at his A game? That's all it would take for me. If I'm playing basketball and my home crowd boos me when I touch the ball, how in the world am I supposed to get into the game? That's one thing. That's how sad this world is. You got so much people calling on Westbrook, hating on this man that's supposed to be fans. And it's just like, how do you expect this man to even thrive if you putting so much hate on this man? The first thing that's going through his head, whether he says in an interview or it doesn't bother him at all, it bothers him because he's still a human being. It bothers him. So I'm not believing that at all by Russell Westbrook saying, oh, he doesn't worry about it. He worries about it. And he sees when people call him Westbrook, and he sees when every time he touches the ball, he's getting booed. And it's just like, wow. And like I said, this world has gotten so sad to where people thrive off beating a man while he's down. I don't know about this Los Angeles thing. I don't know about, Russell Westbrook with LeBron and AD. It's just not working out, man. I didn't even think I would say this in a million years. I don't think it's going to work out. The only way it's going to work out if LeBron lets Russell Westbrook do what he did his whole career. have the ball in his hands the majority of the time. This man is 33 years old. Why on earth would you let this man, after he had success in OKC with having the ball in his hand most of the time? He had success in Houston with having the ball most of the time. He had success with the ball being in his hand with Washington. So why in the world would you change that in LA? Make it make sense. And yes, I know he hasn't won a ring. He hasn't won a ring because he haven't had a real team around him. And now he's pretty much real close to having a good team. And now that he's in that position, they defer to him and make him pretty much be a downgrade in his position. At the time of his career where they should say, let's put the ball in his hand. He has a better team now. He got more shooters now. He got LeBron and AD and Dwight Howard for the oops. Like, why not give that man the ball in his hand? I don't get it. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm blind because I'm a Russell Westbrook fan. I don't know. Make it make sense. Maybe I'm just talking out of my butt because I've been up since 4 in the morning, and I haven't been asleep yet. Maybe I'm just talking out my butt. I don't know. Make it make sense, y'all. Let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. What should they do with Russell Westbrook? Should he get traded? Should LeBron just finally say, let this man have the ball more? Like, what should happen? Because it's getting to the point now where it's like, I got to find another team to look at. Because it's like, nothing's working for this man. And it's sad. I never seen Russell Westbrook at this low in his career. I mean, he's been hated, but now it's to the point where it's like, yo, love y'all in the Lord. Always remember, keep God first and everything else gonna fall into place.